Hi everyone, Eric at Retro Handheld Guides, and today I will be looking at N64 emulation on the Miyoo A30. The Miyoo A30 is a tiny horizontal handheld with a single analog joystick from the same company that brought us the wildly successful Miyoo Mini. With a more powerful chip than the Miyoo Mini Plus and an N64 emulator available out of the box, this device has the potential to be an ultra-portable N64 device. But is it powerful enough? Initially, I was very skeptical of the A30's ability to emulate N64, but when I began testing and tweaking, I was very surprised at what I was able to run. The controls are all accessible with the D-pad and joystick mapped to the same as an N64 controller, and the B and Y on the device acting as your A and B from the controller as well. I also found the device has cleverly mapped the C buttons to the corresponding face buttons and can be accessed while holding down the R2 button. In my testing, I did have to overclock the device to the maximum clock setting, and I also am running PAL versions of each game in order to give this device the best possible chance to perform. So, let's take a look at N64 emulation on the Miyoo A30. Alright, so before we get started, I just want to make a couple of notes about the setup that I'm using. First of all, when we go into N64, you'll notice that I'm using the EU ROMs for every game that I'm going to be testing. That's just to give it a little bit of an edge in that we're only going to be emulating at 50 frames per second instead of 60. So with a low power chip like this, I wanted to give it every advantage possible to try and get the best emulation performance. The second thing that we want to note is over here, if we go into the settings for the A30, down near the bottom there is the ability to overclock this. So when we take a look at the CPU frequencies, there's a couple of different overclock options. So I went with straight up to the highest option to give it again the most juice as possible. I did notice the device gets a bit warm when it's at that setting, so again trying to give it the best chance that we have here at emulating N64. Lastly, when we go into any of these games, when you start up the game, if you actually wait for it to start here, when you go up to the top and you click on the menu button right at the top, this will bring up the menu that then allows you to go on to native menu. The native menu brings you into the RetroArch options. So from here, under the N64 core options, I've gone in and changed a couple of these settings. You'll notice that all of the 4:3 resolutions are 320 by 240. It's a small screen, so you probably won't notice too much of a difference. But what I've done is I've turned off frame buffer emulation, which is enabled by default. I've also changed the depth buffer to RDRAM from the software to off. So I found a little bit of a performance boost out of these. Once you've set both of those, you'll want to go back into your options, down to your overrides, and then just save this as the content directory override so that we have these options saved for every N64 game that we're going to attempt. So with those settings, let's take a look at how N64 performs on the Miyoo A30.
RAM extended. Best one so far. him on is being pressed.